Salve, Salvete omnes. We are picking up in chapter 20 at section 3 today. Tu muero, syrrha, but then, Syrrha, quae eo ipso tempore peristulum intrat, who at that very same time is entering the peristyle, una cum Julia, along with Julia, domini in ostio occurrit, meets her mistress or runs into her mistress at the door. Aemilia ante Suram et Juliam consistens. Aemilia stopping in front of Syrrha and Julia says, inquit, quid vultis? What do you want? In other words, sort of like, what are you trying to do? Cur non manetis in horto? Why are you not staying in the garden? And Syrrha says, quia mox imbrim habebimus, because we will soon have rain. Ecce caelum nubibus atris operitur. Look, the sky is covered up with dark clouds. Si in horto manebimus, another future, if we will stay in the garden. Now in English we would probably just say, if we stay in the garden. Humidae eremus, we will be wet. Vos quoque humidi eritis, you will also be wet, domini, masters, and domini would refer to both Aemilia and Julius here. Si hic in peristulo manebitis, if you shall stay here in the peristyle. Or again, we could just say, if you stay here in the peristyle in English. It's literally future in the Latin, but we don't normally do future in the if clause. All right, Julius caelum spectans, Julius looking at the sky, says, inquit, recte dices, you are speaking correctly. Illae nubes imbrem afferent. Those clouds bring, or will bring, it's future tense, rain. Venite mecum in atrium, come with me into the atrium. Mox sol rursus lucebit. Soon the sun will again shine. Julius atrium intrat, Julius enters the atrium. Aemilia eum sequitur, Aemilia follows him. Una cum Julia et Syrrha, along with Julia and Syrrha. In atrio, in the atrium, Julius et Aemilia silentes, Julius and Aemilia being quiet, being silent. Imbrim in impluvium cadentem aspiciunt. Watch the rain falling, cadentem, into the impluvium. And that's the pool in the center of the atrium. Julia silentium parentum animadvertit. Julia notices, animadvertit, the silence of her parents. And she says, inquit, quid siletis? What are you quiet for? What are you quiet about? Estis ne tristes? Are you all sad? Ego vos consolabor. I will comfort you all. So she's basically, she thinks her parents are sad about something and she's going to cheer them up. She doesn't know they're kind of upset with each other. Aemilia says, cogitamus de miseris nautis, quorum officium est navigare, sive mare tranquillum, sive turbidum est. She just kind of completely made that up. We are thinking about, and then ... means she pauses for a moment to think up what she's going to say. Miseris nautis, poor sailors, whose duty, quorum officium, it is to sail, navigare, whether the sea is calm, tranquillum, or whether it is turbid or stormy, turbidum. Multi nautai, many sailors, nunc in mare merguntur, are right now being submerged or sunken, drowned, we might say, in the sea. Dum res necessarias exteris alienis in Italiam advehere conantur. While they are trying, dum conantur, to carry, to transport, advehere, necessary things, res necessarias, from foreign lands, exteris alienis, into Italy, in Italiam. O miseros nautas, O poor sailors, qui numquam domum revertintur, who will never return home. O miseros liberos nautarum, O poor children of sailors, qui post hanc tempestatem patres suos non videbunt, who after this storm will not see their fathers. Sailing was really dangerous in the ancient world, and this is what she's talking about here. A lot of people went down in these storms because their ships just weren't that seaworthy compared to modern ships. All right, Julia says, Ego Litor, I am happy, quod pater meus nauta non est, because my father is not a sailor, et domi apud nos manere potest, and he is able to stay at home with us. Should note, litor basically means lita sum, and it's a synonym for gaudeo, but litor is a deponent verb, which means it looks passive, has that R on the end, but you still just translate it active. I'm happy, I rejoice because da-da-da-da-da. Okay, Julius, in the next line, Julius qui cras Romam ibit, Julius, who will go to Rome tomorrow, says, inquit, non semper mihi lecet. It's not always permitted for me, apud vos manere, to stay with you all, Julia. All right, necesse es mihi, cras rursus avobis discedere. It is necessary for me, necesse es mihi, to leave you all, or to go away from you all, discedere avobis, again tomorrow, rursus cras. Cross is the word for tomorrow. That's where we get procrastinate from. Nequero in terras alienas ibo ut nauta. But I will not go, nec ibo, in terras alienas, into foreign lands, as a sailor, ut nauta. All right, Julia then asks, Quo ibis tata? Where will you go, Daddy? Quando reverteris? When will you return? Ego et mama te sequemer. I and mama will follow you. Now that might sound a little weird to you. We're taught in English to say I last, so we would say mama and I will follow you. It's kind of a, so that we're not too proud. We don't want to say ourselves first. But in Latin, you always just say the ego, the I first. You say it before the other people. I and mama will follow you. All right, and then Julius says, Quare me sequemini? Why will you follow me? Quare is a synonym of cur. Romam proficiscar, I will set out for Rome. Unde tertio quoque die revertar, si potero. From where, unde, I will return each third day, tertio quoque die, if I shall be able, or if I can, we would probably just say. All right, so he's saying, why will you follow me? Because I'm going to be back every third day anyhow. So that's to say he'll be gone 2 days, and on the third day he'll be coming back. Julius says, Nolia nobis discedere. Don't go away from us, don't leave us. Well, sine cesse erit domo abire, no modo tertio quoque die, sed quotidie ad nos reverti debes. If it will be necessary to go away from home, not only on each third day, but you ought, debes, daily, quotidie, to return to us, reverte ad nos. So that would be rather busy because although their villa outside of Tusculum is close enough to get to Rome in a manner of hours, to go there on several hours journey and then to return after you've done a full day's of work or business really is not it's not going to work, right? But this is what she's asking him. Hoc postulo a te, this I demand from you. Nolo te carere, tata? I don't want to miss you. I don't want to lack you or be without you, Father. Quotidie tibi ocuram. I will visit you. I will meet you daily. So she's going to come visit him in Rome. Julius says, Audisne, Amelia. Do you hear, Amelia? Julia dicit se patre suo carere nole. Julia says that she doesn't want to miss her father. Ergo me non minus diligit quam te. Therefore she loves me not less than you. Atque ego profecto, and I absolutely, filam meam aeque diligo ac philos. I absolutely, equally love my daughter and my sons. Nec alteram filiam minus diligam, nor will I love another daughter less. Okay, and Julia here gets a little upset. Quam alteram filiam dicis? What other daughter are you talking about? Mihi soror non est. For me, there is not a sister. In other words, I don't have a sister. Julio silente, Aemilia, we can understand inquit from later on. So with Julius being quiet, Aemilia says, None gaudebis, Juliola. Will you not be happy, my little Julia? So Juliola is kind of it's a diminutive, a cutesy version of Julia. Si parvolam sororem habebis, if you have a little bitty sister. And Julia says, Sororem habere nolo, I don't want to have a sister. Nam si sororem habebo, for if I have a sister, ea sola awubis amapitur, she will alone be loved by you. She alone will be loved by you. Ego non amabor, I will not be loved. Okay, so basically she's afraid of losing the position as being the baby, and she's afraid her parents won't love her anymore if they have a little new baby, a new infant to love. Amelia says, Certe tu non minus a nobis amaberes. Certainly you will not be loved less by us. Tu et parvula soror aeque amabimini. You and a little bitty sister will be loved equally. Julie says, Si aeque amabimur, if we will be loved equally, laeta ero, I will be happy. Sed multo magis, laetabor, but I will be much more happy, si fratrem habebo, mama, if I have a brother, mama. Now, of course, this is kind of funny for us because we already know the mom and dad have been discussing this problem, and now she says she wants a brother instead. None tu quoque laetaberis tata si filiolam habebis? Will you not also be happy, daddy, if you have a little son? Julius silet. Julius is quiet. He doesn't want to upset his wife. Aemilia vero, but Aemilia, antequam Julia silentium patris animadvertit, before Julia notices the silence of her father, says, inquit, Noli dicere tatam et mamam, don't say daddy and mama, Juliola, little Julia. She says, okay, so tata again means daddy. It's just kind of a babyish way in Latin of saying pater, and mama means mama or mommy, something like that. It's a babyish way of saying mater. And again, as I mentioned a minute ago, Juliola is kind of a babyish or cute way to say Julia, right? Okay. Ea nomina a te audire nolumus. We do not want to hear those names, ea nomina, from you, a te. So I think the mom's trying to change the subject. It's not so much that she hates these names, but she doesn't want to get into the, is it a boy, is it a girl, and what do we want and all that. So she's avoiding that subject. All right. Ita loquuntur parvuli infantes. So speak little bitty babies. Okay, so little babies say daddy and mommy. Nec sermo infantium te decet. Nor is the speech of babies fitting for you. Patrem et matrem dicere oportet. It is fitting to say father and mother. So Julia says, Si infant non sum, if I am not a baby, nolite me Juliola mocare. Don't call me little Julia. Okay, don't call me Juliet or whatever. So Juliola, again, is a cutesy way of saying her name. It's called a diminutive. It's used to make something seem small or cute or something like that. Id nomen me non decet. That name does not fit me. It's not fitting for me. Mihi nomen es Julia. For me, the name is Julia. That's my proper name. Amelia says, Recte dicis, Julia. You are speaking correctly, Julia. Tu igitur a nobis Julia vocabris. You therefore will be called Julia by us. Et nos a te, and we by you, pater et mater vocabimur, will be called father and mother. Then Julia says, Ita semper a me vocabimini tata et mama. So you will always be called by me, daddy and mommy. Now, the funny thing here is that she's basically saying she will always call them father and mother, but then she says daddy and mommy, right? Okay. So that ends this chapter. I hope you learned a few things about Roman culture, with the babies and whatnot, and all these new future verbs that we get. And omnes valete ad proximum tempus. Goodbye till next time.